Hey there. Come here. Come here. I want to thank you, a sincere, heartfelt thank you. We started this campaign to draw attention and support for a lifelong dream of mine of creating my own feature films. And I want to say I'm so excited with all of you who have reached out in faith and contributed and have shared and is moving this forward. The way this all started, I was a kid of the 70s, a teenager of the 80s, and I always had an interest in the old monsters, Frankenstein, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Dracula, the Mummy, you know those guys. And also, as a youngster, I remember on TV one afternoon, they were showing Planet of the Apes. Totally freaked me out. And I think because of that fear I felt inside, I had to find out how they did that, or life would be too disturbing if somehow that was real. So at a young age, I was already using my art and my interest in storytelling to mimic and recreate all these things I would see on TV or at the movies. Well, in 1977, I was 10 years old and Star Wars came out. And for the first time, the visual effects artist became celebrity. Names were finally given to the people behind the magic, and the credit was finally given to these wonderful effects artists. Well, as a kid, and because of my interest in Star Wars, Grant McCune became a big name in my life. I followed him as much as I could and idolized him for the work he did building that universe. When I was about 22, I went down to Hollywood with my portfolio, and I was well received and working with all the different companies in a very short while, freelancing for a couple of years. And at one particular time, I was brought into a place called Apogee, and it was there that I met this idol of mine, Grant McCune. I'd been working with Grant for about 3 months when he extended the opportunity for me to come on board and be his production designer, where I spent the next 8 years helping him design, build, run the shop, generate models, and very memorable visual effects sequences. Around the turn of the century, the digital work was taking more and more of the practical work away, and we were starting to raise a family, and we wanted to give them a different experience than being in the big city. So we left Hollywood, and upon leaving this bittersweet departure, Grant looked at me and said, "I can't wait to see your movies." It's been more than a decade since Grant's untimely passing, but he is still a hero in my heart and a good friend. And that's one of the drives behind me making movies. Also the idea that as humans, that's how we connect, through storytelling. And I love fantasy, I love drama, I love comedy, but it's got to be focused and centered around a good human-based, heartfelt story. Anyway, that's where we are right now. And I remember as a teenager, it was hard to get support from the grown-ups. I understand it was a crazy dream, but they said, you can't do that. People don't do that. They don't go to Hollywood and make movies. And I got that from some parents of some friends, some teachers, my guidance counselor, and even my own mom. But I'm here as proof to say that dreams do come true, and this does happen. And so for the last 40 years of my life, since I was a teenager, people have been coming to me, thousands of people, to help them make their dream come true. So now I'm coming to you, my friends, to help my dream come true. And I hope you can catch the dream and be excited like I am and be part of this great, great effort. Now, I'm not the kind of person that normally goes out looking for help, and I do understand the importance and the value of money. We all work so very hard for it. But that's the beauty of crowdfunding. Imagine 1,000 people contributing $100. That's an achievable goal. Thanks again for all your support. It means the world to me. We'll catch up again soon. See you in the movies.